welcome to this learning unit of Proclaiming the Bible, and I'm Dr. Dennis Phelps. During this learning unit, I want us to think together about what is preaching anyway, and what happens in preaching. Is anything important happen in preaching, or is it simply a way to maintain a tradition? John Wesley said, "Give me 100 preachers who fear nothing but sin and desire nothing but God, such alone will shake the gates of hell." Do you agree with Wesley? Or was this a bit of hyperbole and exaggeration? I don't know about you, but I've heard many sermons that not only do I question whether they would shake the gates of hell, when I look around, they have trouble just keeping people awake. So is all preaching the same? Do all sermons carry the same level of authority? Or do different sermons have different levels of authority? We're going to look at the definitions of preaching during this learning unit. We're going to look at preaching in general, biblical preaching, and then expository preaching specifically. What is different about those different ways of preaching? And then we're going to look at multiple ways to evaluate a sermon. You can evaluate a sermon by structure, by purpose, by logic, by length, by the role of the biblical text. There are a variety of ways of evaluating a sermon, and we're going to look at those during this learning unit together. And then we're going to think about the question, do all sermons carry the same level of authority? Or are there some sermons that are more authoritative than other sermons, and if so, what makes them more authoritative? I want to encourage you to read a little article that's posted in this learning unit. It's called Getting Started or Hearing the Text, and it's going to help you get started on your homiletical challenge for this course. And so I want us to think as we begin this learning unit, just exactly what do you think that biblical preaching is? And what do you believe happens in and through preaching?